Welcome to a profound exploration of a topic that touches on the mysteries of our existence and the fabric of the universe itself. Today, we discuss the intriguing concept that if you see this, a parallel version of you has a message for you. This idea opens up not just a discussion about parallel universes, but also about the deeper connections between our choices, our thoughts, and the multiple pathways of our lives. Let's start by understanding the fundamental idea of parallel universes. In numerous scientific discussions and theories, notably quantum mechanics, there's an implication that for every decision we make, there could exist a universe where we made a different choice. Imagine that. Countless versions of you, each living out their decisions in their own distinct universes. Now, think about what it would mean if these versions could communicate with us. What if, in moments of intense intuition or déjà vu, you're actually perceiving a ripple from another you in a different universe? This isn't just fascinating, it challenges our understanding of reality and self. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. Consider how you make decisions. We often feel torn between options, as if part of us lives out each choice. In those moments, could it be possible that you're feeling the echoes of your other selves, living out those alternatives? This perspective could transform how you view every decision's weight and significance. Let's explore a scenario. You're standing at a crossroads in your career, deciding whether to accept a new job offer or stay with your current employer. It's a tough decision, with compelling reasons on both sides. Now imagine that in another universe, you chose differently. What could that version of you tell you about the consequences of that choice? This leads us to a crucial realization. Every choice crafts our future. But it's not just about future outcomes, it's about understanding the present moment and the full spectrum of possibilities it holds. By acknowledging the existence of these parallel paths, we gain insights not just into what could happen, but what is happening right now in another layer of reality. Now, I want you to really think about the last time you felt a strong gut instinct. Was it merely a random feeling, or could it have been influenced by a knowledge beyond your immediate perception? This isn't about proving the existence of parallel worlds, but rather using the concept to enhance our understanding of our lives and decisions. Imagine the implications on empathy. If we can conceive that multiple versions of ourselves exist, making different choices and living different lives, could we extend this understanding to others? This realization can expand our empathy, knowing that just as there are many versions of us, there are many versions of everyone around us, each shaped by different choices and circumstances. In practical terms, how can we use this concept? First, by using it to enhance our decision-making. Knowing that other paths exist can free us from the fear of making the wrong choice. Each choice leads to its own journey and lessons. Second, this idea can be a source of comfort. In times of regret, we can find solace in the thought that somewhere, in another slice of reality, we took the other path and we can learn from imagining what came from that choice. Now, consider what this means for personal growth. It's not just about learning from the choices you've made, but also about understanding the choices you didn't make. This can be a powerful tool for self-reflection and growth. As we wrap up this first part of our discussion, reflect on how the idea of parallel versions and their messages challenges or reinforces your views on fate, destiny, and free will. How does it affect your perception of the universe and your place within it? In this next segment of our exploration, we delve deeper into the implications of our connections with parallel selves and how these connections can shape our understanding of consciousness and reality. Consider the concept of consciousness. Traditionally, it's viewed as a singular, continuous experience confined to one universe. But if we entertain the idea of parallel universes, could consciousness itself be a multidimensional experience? This challenges the very notion of individuality and identity. Are we truly individual beings, or are we part of a broader, interconnected network of selves, each influencing and reflecting aspects of the others? This perspective can be enlightening when it comes to understanding our deeper selves. It suggests that our conscious experience could be a confluence of influences from various universes. Each feeling of intuition or unexplained memory could be an insight from a parallel self, navigating different circumstances yet connected to you by the fabric of shared consciousness. Let's explore an exercise in mental expansion. Imagine for a moment that you can communicate with a version of yourself who made a different critical life choice. What would you want to know? More importantly, what do you think they would want to tell you? This mental exercise isn't just fanciful thinking. It serves to broaden your understanding of your current life choices and their impacts. Now, consider the lessons we might learn from these parallel experiences. Every regret, every wish for a different outcome might already exist in another universe. Instead of dwelling on what could have been in this one, we can focus on what is and move forward with a deeper appreciation for the present. This does not negate the significance of choice, but enriches it with a multidimensional awareness that every path has value and teaches us something important. Furthermore, imagine the potential for emotional healing. Many of us carry burdens from past choices, haunted by what ifs. By acknowledging that these alternate choices exist somewhere, we might find it easier to forgive ourselves and accept the path we're on. This acceptance can profoundly affect our mental and emotional well-being, allowing us to live more fully in the moment, appreciating our journey for what it is rather than what it could have been. Now, let's shift our focus to the practical applications of this concept in daily living. How can the awareness of parallel selves and their experiences influence our everyday decisions? For one, it can encourage us to take calculated risks. Knowing that all potential paths have their own set of challenges and rewards might embolden you to step out of your comfort zone, try new things, and embrace the unknown, understanding that growth often requires venturing into uncharted territories. Moreover, this idea can enhance our interactions with others. By recognizing that they too exist in various forms across different realities, we can approach relationships with more openness and less judgment. We begin to see others not just for the choices they've made, but for the myriad possibilities they embody. As we conclude this part of our discussion, I encourage you to reflect on how the notion of parallel universes and interconnected consciousness can influence your understanding of the universe's vast complexities. How does this shift your view of your own life's narrative and your interactions with others? As we continue our exploration into the profound implications of parallel universes and their messages, let's expand our focus to the spiritual dimension of this concept. How does the idea of multiple simultaneous existences align with spiritual beliefs across cultures, and how can it empower our personal spiritual journey? In many spiritual traditions, the notion of multiple realms or levels of existence is a common theme. Consider, for instance, the Buddhist concept of multiple realms of existence, or the mystical teachings in Kabbalah about parallel spiritual worlds. These teachings suggest a universe far more interconnected and dynamic than the straightforward physical reality we navigate daily. Now, let's apply this to the idea of parallel universes, where every choice creates a new path. Spiritually, this could be viewed as a reflection of our multifaceted nature and the infinite potentialities of our soul's journey. Each life decision branches out, offering a unique set of experiences and lessons that contribute to our soul's evolution. Understanding this, let us consider the process of decision-making from a spiritual perspective. If every choice we make spawns a universe where we explore a different part of our spiritual potential, then no choice is trivial. Each decision carries profound spiritual weight, contributing to the vast tapestry of our soul's experience. How does this perspective change the way you approach daily choices? Does it infuse your decisions with a deeper sense of purpose? Moreover, this notion can profoundly affect how we address challenges and adversities. Often, hardships are perceived as obstacles, but if we view them through the lens of parallel universes, each hardship is not merely an obstacle, but a unique opportunity, an experience chosen by a version of ourselves to learn something valuable. This doesn't just help in coping with difficulties, it can transform our entire approach to life's challenges, seeing them as integral to our spiritual growth and necessary for the evolution of our broader self. Imagine now the emotional resilience this understanding could foster, knowing that in some parallel reality you have overcome the challenge or made a different choice that led to another form of growth can provide a sense of comfort and motivation. It reassures us that our struggles are not in vain and that our choices, even those that lead to hardship, are part of a larger, meaningful narrative. Let's also consider the concept of destiny in this context. With so many parallel paths, the idea of a predestined life path might seem contradictory. However, if we think of destiny not as a single predetermined route, but as a web of potential paths, each with its own lessons and outcomes, then destiny becomes a dynamic interplay of choice and chance. How does this redefine your understanding of fate and free will? Does it give you more agency over your life, knowing that every moment presents a doorway to countless potential futures? In practical spiritual practice, this awareness can enhance how we meditate or reflect on our lives. By meditating on the existence of our parallel selves, we can tap into a broader spectrum of our own potentialities. This can be a source of great inspiration and insight, helping us to harness the collective experiences of our parallel lives to guide and enrich our current path. As we come to the end of this segment, reflect on the interconnectedness of all your choices and their spiritual significance. How does the idea of parallel lives influence your understanding of the spiritual journey, both personally and universally? The awareness of multiple parallel paths offers a revolutionary way of perceiving our lives, not as linear journeys constrained by the choices we make, but as rich, multidimensional experiences where each decision opens up new possibilities for growth and learning. This perspective can dramatically alter our approach to life's uncertainties and our personal development. Integrating insights into daily life. First, let's consider the application of this understanding in our daily lives. Knowing that there are versions of ourselves who have taken every possible path can liberate us from regret and fear. Instead of agonizing over past decisions or fearing future choices, we can embrace each moment as part of a broader narrative that we are continuously shaping but also exploring in parallel realities. For example, when faced with a significant life decision, instead of succumbing to analysis paralysis, you can confidently make a choice, knowing that in some way, every possibility is realized and holds value. This doesn't diminish the importance of careful decision-making, but underscores the power and potential of every path. Enhance self-compassion and understanding. Next, consider the impact on self-compassion. Often, we are our own harshest critics, lamenting choices we perceive as mistakes. However, if we accept that every version of our life plays out in some form in the universe, we can be kinder to ourselves, understanding that every choice contributes to our growth. This shift in perspective can foster greater internal peace and resilience. Expanding our concept of self. Moreover, embracing the idea of parallel lives encourages us to expand our concept of self. We are not just the sum of our past experiences in this one reality. We are a composite of countless potentialities. This can lead to a more flexible and expansive sense of identity, open to change and evolution. Spiritual and relational growth. Spiritually, this concept dovetails beautifully with the notion of an interconnected universe where all beings are linked. Recognizing that there are infinite versions of not only ourselves, but also every person we meet, can profoundly deepen our empathy and compassion. It allows us to see others not just for who they appear to be in this life, but as beings of immense depth and potential. Practical exercises. To practically apply these insights, consider engaging in regular meditation focused on the concept of your parallel lives. Visualize different versions of yourself making different choices and experiencing their consequences. Reflect on how these versions might inform your current path and choices. Another powerful exercise is journaling. Write letters to different versions of yourself. Ask them for advice or share your current challenges and see what insights emerge. This can be a transformative exercise that not only enhances self-awareness, but also deepens your connection to the universe's vast possibilities. As we conclude this journey, remember that the concept of parallel universes and the messages from our other selves is not just a fascinating scientific and metaphysical speculation. It is a transformative tool that can help us live more fully, embrace our potential, and navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. Take this understanding forward, letting it illuminate your path, enrich your relationships, and deepen your appreciation for the mysterious, wondrous nature of existence. The universe is far more intricate and interconnected than we can ever fully comprehend. But by exploring these ideas, we expand not only our minds, but also our hearts. Thank you for joining me in this profound exploration. May the insights gained here continue to inspire and guide you on your unique and beautiful journey through life.